Yes, my people. Federal government of Nigeria do not see it as something worth doing in opening up international airports or upgrading airports to international standard in the southeastern Nigeria or Niger Delta region. No, it is not in their plan. Rather, they downgrade or close down Akanigan Airport. It is not in the agenda of the federal government led by President Mohamed Buhari to open up seaports in the southeastern Nigeria or south Nigeria. No, it is not in the agenda. It is not in the agenda of the federal government of Nigeria to fix federal highways in my homeland, the Biafran land, the southeastern part of Nigeria and the south so-called, the Niger Delta region. No, it is not part of their project. Their project, their agenda is RUGA settlement. Oh, everywhere it is in the news. If you turn every news channel, any news platform, it is RUGA settlement. Even Vice President Osibanjo went to United States of America to defend the killing by the Fulani Herdsmen, saying that it is not. I thank God his people have disclaimed that what he said there is on his own.
We Yoruba people say we cannot be banished from our land. And we Yoruba people say we cannot be killed and destroyed by any group of people in the world. Not to talk of any people in Nigeria. We say that we are a strong nation and that we will stand our ground, defend our land, protect our families and our farms, protect our children and our highways.
It has not been like this before. The security situation is getting worse by the day. And unfortunately, we continue to hear from our leaders, that is our political leaders, that there's no problem or that the situations are being exaggerated. That's very unfortunate because truly things are happening.
I don't see the reason why people in government, that one who Osibanjo or Kabalele pastor or pastor casting obu. But I'm on my way out.
Yes, this Fulanization, cattle rearing, open grazing, herders, farmers, clashes that have beclouded the Buhari-led administration in Nigeria. No be news, bio. But have you asked yourself why this Fulanization or Fulani Islamic agenda is so important to this current government? Remember, no be Buhari be the first Fulani man who don't rule Nigeria before. But the way they carry the thing around now, say, it be like say time is running out from them based on their planned agenda. The way they push them, it just they show clearly that their time is fast running out when it comes to achieving their goal. You see, the Benue people, I saw what they did. They had a governor that had balls in between his legs. Oh yes. And that is why they are not missing word. They are not politically correct in their stance against open grazing.
Gentlemen of the press, it has become necessary to make the position of the government and people of Benue State abundantly clear on the RUGA settlements for herdsmen being implemented by the federal government across the states, including Benue. A few weeks ago, the Director of Federal Ministry of Agriculture, with his team in Benue State, informed officials of the State Ministry of Agriculture that he had received directives from the ministry's headquarters, Abuja, to establish RUGA, which means Fulani settlements in parts of Benue State. We find the approach of the Federal Ministry of Agriculture not only as a gross violation of the ranching law, but also as an insult to the sensibilities of the entire Benue people. It could be recalled that the people and government of Benue State rejected cattle colonies and still reject the policy in whichever robes it is disguised. Governor Samuel Otom made the stand of Benue State known during the unveiling of the Livestock Development Program in Abuja last year. He stressed that the state would be, that's Benue State, would embrace the policy only if it supports implementation of the Open Grazing Prohibition and Ranches Establishment Law 2017. The governor also insisted that Benue State has no land for open grazing of cattle, and he restated that ranching is a lasting solution to the incessant herders and farmers crisis, which the country ought to embrace. We wish to remind those pushing for RUGA settlements that the Constitution of the country gives states the right to make laws for the governance of their people. Any attempt to subvert such right is a direct attack on the Constitution. Those behind such a move are clearly enemies of peace and progress. We, however, wish to reiterate that Benue State has no land for grazing reserves, grazing routes, cattle colonies, or RUGA settlements.
Now, in this 21st century, a government, a president that I know that have been truncating the entire world, and I've seen how workable society in this current century or this current generation is being, handled when it comes to open grazing, breeding of cows, and the rest of them. Is it rocket science for the man in Asorok to understand, say, for this 21st century, cows, they know they carry cows, they run around from pillar to pole. They know they carry cows, they cross express road. They know they carry cows, they enter people's farm. This government have placed cows above Nigerians. Now, cows have more rights than an average Nigerian.
You can see, this is the number of the Fulani people is now getting to Benue and they come to destroy our farms. The whole Nigeria, the whole world should hear this. Look at what the Fulani people are doing. Look at them. Look at it. Look at what Fulani people are doing. They are calling, they carry this number to Benue. They carry this number to Benue to destroy our farm. Look at what Fulani people are doing. Look at it. The whole world should do it. The whole world should look at it. The whole world should see it. These Fulani people, look at what they're doing. Look at what Fulani people are doing this morning. Today, the 29th of June 2019, as I'm speaking to you, this is Benue. This is Benue. This is Benue. Can you see it? Can you see the river? Can you see it? Yes. This is good of Angola. We are sending Fulani out of this very place. Fulani should go. Fulani should go. Fulani should go.
What you go talk here, not be the first time you are hearing it from different people. From the fact that some people, they use their own cow or cattle rearing business, they destroy other people's form of livelihood. That's the farmers. So the fact when they be say, my Igbo brothers, my Igbo brethren, they are all over Nigeria, oh yes, doing their trade. Government have never in one day, whether local government, state government, or even federal government, have not in one way or the other tried to set up markets for my brothers. Now my brothers, they go carry their hand, buy land, build markets all over Nigeria and do their trading. Government never put their hand. Then why it be say it don't become government project to set up cattle railing or cattle whatever for these Fulani herdsmen. Irrespective of the fact that they have baptized them from Fulani to armed bandits. But the truth be said, they are still the worst, the fourth ranking most dangerous terrorist organization in the world. I mean the Fulani herdsmen. There is no missing word. Also, anything, if you like, baptize them with whatever name you want. The truth remains that they are terrorizing Nigerians, including my people, the Biafran people. Now, where the thing they worry me now be say, it is clear that this agenda, they have vowed that they must carry it to the last letter. What are my governors doing? What are my senators doing? What are my House of Rep members doing about this? I mean, they don't know, say, they don't reach our doorstep. Abba. Abba. The Yorubas are wailing. The North Central, they are wailing. Then my people are sleeping. Their governors are speaking out. My governors are there, organizing meeting and accommodating whether or not Fulani herdsmen, vigilante, vigilante in our homeland. What arrant nonsense. When I see the reason why I talk, say, the reason why the BC government, they do anyhow for my area, for my land, they say, my people no care. My people no send government, and what did they do for government? And that is why Omo of Anioma categorically state it loud and clear in a simple language. Say, my people, my Igbo brethren, the Biafran people, they are slavishly industrious. You can agree with me that our people are industrious, oh yes, but we have become slavishly industrious. Here. Being slavishly industrious, be saying, you are doing everything possible to make ends meet with little or nothing from the government to support you in any way, better through their programs or policy. No, they don't support you. They don't send you. Rather, the government have become a parasite on the people. The government, which have never added any value to the people, have now become the source of nightmare to the people through taxation. And now taxing left, right, and center. Iburi Henisi ataserego. Iburu Kwama to Buribu in on under tax. And actually animal on the streets in Biafra land. Iti Ranisi Nasaba. Down to Owerri from Opi Weka Etolato. That's so they will be pursuing you up and down. And you ask yourself, are there no government in those areas? Come on. And now tax everybody. Even peasants. Okay, look at the Keke people. The Keke people, which is the lowest, I would say, they are that is the lowest available job for most graduates now. I'm not talking about those without unskilled level. I'm talking about graduates with master's degree and PhD. They are driving Keke. These are means of survival for young people to start up their life. But what support would government give them? Taxation, extortion of money. An average Keke man parts with not less than 2,000 naira on daily basis. On daily basis. The minimum. Some cases is up to 5,000 to 7,000. They are spending on tickets from government, from local government, from this, from that, extorting money from these people who have resorted to the last hope of survival. Government did not provide this money for this keke. Government did not buy this keke for these people. Some of them have to borrow. Some of them have to grow on higher purchase. Some of them have to sell their land in order to start up a life for themselves. Government did not add anything to them. They didn't go to school under government scholarship or free education. And at the end of the day, what is government adding to them? Extortion of money. Now tell me, how many politicians, how many high-ranking politicians and elites are paying as much as the value of 2,000 to 5,000 naira tax Calculate it there in a month what it is. Running into hundreds of thousands for an ordinary man. And you think, hi, you see, the government, they are not my problem, but my own people are my major problem. They are slavishly industrious. The government will be increasing it. To meet up that increment in their taxation or whatever. If they are working 2 hours, they will start working 10 hours. If they are struggling 50%, they will add it 80% to survive, to meet up with government on ending extortion of money from them. Because from the remaining that is left for them, they will send their children to school where they are paying heartbreaking fees to send their children to school. To go to hospital, they are paying for it. Their security in their neighborhood, they are paying for it. Sanitation, they are paying for it. Water, they are paying for it. Everything, they are visually paying for it. Then what is government doing? What addition, what value is government adding to the lives of the people? Nothing. Absolute nothing. And the same people will turn around every 4 years to clap for these politicians, to campaign for these politicians. I will start now for this campaign. You see, boycott. Now we go start boycott. If we boycott, it is now we are going to start boycotting, but we are going to boycott the right things. What are we going to boycott? The next election that will be happening anywhere in my homeland. Let everybody boycott any political rally. If you're not a fool, if you're not a zombie, if your mumu is not factory fitted, follow come. You should boycott whatever rally, political rally, these politicians have endorsed. We will only participate in the political revolution piloted by the PRM. And wherever platform the PRM stands is where the people should stand. Let me see how they will rig that election against the wish and aspiration of the people. It is the same masses how they use as national ballot box that will suffer it. It is the same ordinary people how they use buy votes. Name all this useless campaign for 1,000. They are the ones that are the receiving end. And it is time for us to understand that we are doing it against ourselves and against our future. Don't say it doesn't concern you. It concerns everyone. Take this video to everyone. Take this message to everyone in my homeland. So that we can sleep with our 2 eyes closed and stop wondering or worrying about Fulani Herdsmen, because we will have governors that have balls in between their legs. We will have senators that will go out there and defend the will and aspiration of our people for the autonomy and the both economic and the spiritual and political freedom of my people. They will go there and fight for it. That is more important to us than second Niger Bridge. So, the revolution have started. The mobilization have started. I will keep hammering on this. We must, as a matter of the most important thing in our lives, that our life depend and our life and survival depend on it, is changing the political leadership in Igbo land, the Biafran land in general. We must, M-U-S-T, must take this video round, get this message across everyone. Get ready for political revolution, because that is where our freedom starts. We are going to be alive to be free, because if we allow this to continue, I wonder how many of us that will be alive to even talk about freedom. Don't say it is impossible. I keep saying it. It is possible if you take this video round. If every one of us get ready, let all of us come out en masse. Boycott whatever political rally, this, whatever name they come from, as long as they have been in the system or beneficiary of the system, do not participate in any of their political activities. Stand with PRM. That is the only solution to our problem. That is the only solution to our problem. That is where I'll be wrapping up. That is where I'll be wrapping up. I give kudos to Benue people. Una don't try. Una try. My governors, my political misleaders, or whether I go talk, say wake up, or shame on you, whichever way. Time is ticking. The people are rising. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Drop your comments. Keep sharing. Together, we will be free. There is no two ways about it. This is a movement. It doesn't start from me, and it will not end from me. So, get involved. May God bless you. May God keep you all. Okay. Now, according to Kanjem, so I